Really excited to be featuring this card. This is one of the most important modern day trading cards ever made. The true rookie card of the immortal Michael Jordan. His 84 star was one of these just special issues that was released at a time when basketball cards were very, very scarce. There weren't very many productions. This was one of the few that were being made, and thank goodness that an actual rookie issue was released for him. The number 101 is the untouted rookie card that's most desired, and offered here as a copy, which we really, really like, for the grade assigned. We've assigned it the above average designation, which for us is saying of all the examples we've seen of this grade, this one's in the top 30%. What we really like is the centering. And although the centering subgrade is an 8, it's this debate around the eye appeal centering versus the manufacturer centering that we actually prefer the eye appeal centering. And what we mean by that is the centering right to left on this card is fairly easy to measure at 50-50. This one is not 50-50, but this is about as good as you're ever going to see. It's the top to bottom centering that causes so much debate. To our eye, this is almost perfectly centered, top to bottom. However, based on the manufacturer and how they do things, it's more based on this shift on the back. So the back centering being what it is, it's ever so slightly shifted to the top, which means that for this thing to be centered better, it would have to be coming down according to the manufacturer. But to us, the eye appeal of that is worse. So while we respect how Beckett's grading it, we think this is actually one of the finest 8.5s that you're ever going to see. We think this is a centered card. And if we were to grade these, we would definitely assess it in this way. As it sits, the eye appeal, this is better than your typical 8.5 in our opinion because of that. Sure, we've got a little tiny corner touch, and the centering is off maybe 5 points, but I would say most of the 8.5s, even 9s, are oftentimes centered worse right to left in this example. So really delighted to have this particular copy, and we think it has a lot of value beyond just the technical grade assigned. As we said, there's just a little micro touch to the corner tip here. The edges are very well preserved and just very, very light wear to the extreme tips. If it wasn't for the centering just a half a point higher, and this card would have graded a 9. We think it could easily be reviewed for that, especially considering the eye appeal. But as it sits, it's just a really impressive copy, 0.5 away from a 9, far better than your typical example. Good idea to zoom in on the high-res images on the website, get a better look at things, but all told, it's just a really important card, and we're delighted to have it in the auction. We really wish the bidders the best of luck trying to acquire it.